"Wait! Don't go into that cave!" shouted Mama Otter. But little Otter Ollie had already slipped inside. Now he was lost in the dark, and the river was rising fast. Could Ollie find his way home before it was too late? On a sparkling river, there lived a little otter named Ollie. Ollie was cheerful, playful, and very, very curious. If he saw a shiny pebble, he wanted to know where it came from. If he heard a strange sound, he wanted to discover what made it. And if someone told him, "Don't go there," he wanted to know why. One sunny morning, Ollie and his family were gathering shells near the riverbank. Suddenly, Ollie noticed something unusual. Near the water was a small cave hidden behind hanging vines. The cave looked mysterious, dark, secret, exciting. "Ooh," whispered Ollie, "I wonder what's inside." Mama Otter noticed him staring. "That cave isn't safe," she said gently. "The river sometimes fills it with water. Stay away from it." Ollie nodded, but inside his head, a question bounced around. What could be inside? The more he thought about it, the more curious he became. That afternoon, while everyone was busy fishing, Ollie quietly paddled toward the cave. "I'll only take a tiny peek," he told himself. Inside, the cave glittered with beautiful crystals. Blue crystals, purple crystals, silver crystals that sparkled like stars. "Wow!" gasped Ollie. He waddled deeper and deeper. Then he found the biggest crystal he had ever seen. It shone like a moon. "I can't wait to show everyone." But just then, drip, 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 water began falling from the cave ceiling. He looked around. The river outside was rising. The cave was slowly filling with water. "Oh no!" He rushed back the way he came, but every tunnel looked the same. Left, right, left again. Ollie had gotten lost. His little heart started beating fast. "Mama?" he called. No answer. "Dad?" Nothing. The cave felt darker and darker. Ollie's eyes filled with tears. "I should have listened." Meanwhile, outside, Mama Otter noticed Ollie was missing. The whole otter family searched everywhere. Finally, Grandpa Otter spotted tiny footprints near the cave. "Ollie's inside," he said. The family hurried to help. Back inside, the water had reached Ollie's paws, then his tummy, then his chest. "I'm scared," he whispered. At that moment, he heard a familiar voice. "Ollie! Mama!" Far away, a tiny beam of light appeared. Ollie followed the voice. He squeezed through a narrow tunnel. The water splashed around him. "Ollie, keep coming!" shouted Dad. "I'm trying!" He paddled as fast as he could. Finally, he burst out of the cave and into Mama's waiting arms. The whole family hugged him tightly. Mama didn't yell. She didn't scold. Instead, she gently asked, "Were the crystals worth being trapped?" Ollie looked down. No. What was more important? Ollie wrapped his paws around his family. "You!" Mama smiled. "Curiosity is wonderful. It helps us learn. But wisdom means knowing when to listen to those who care about us." Ollie nodded. This time, he truly understood. From that day on, Ollie stayed curious. He still explored, he still asked questions, but he also remembered something important. Being brave doesn't mean ignoring good advice. Sometimes the smartest adventure is listening to the people who love you. Years later, whenever young otters wanted to rush into something dangerous, Ollie would smile and tell them about the crystal cave. And he always ended with the same words. Curiosity can take you to amazing places, but love and wisdom will always help you find your way home.